Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader 3 where we are playing as Darfur. Now, I am recording this episode right after the other while having restarted the game, but for some reason I cannot tell this child to be educated. It no worky. I can tell this child to be educated, but nothing else, and I really don't know why that is. It is a little annoying, to be honest. Oh well, in this episode, we're gonna get Damwood back. Because, I'm sorry, brother. But, oh, sorry. I wanted to wait for a while, as some of you know. As I explained in the last episode. But I noticed that his army was around here, so I thought, hey, that will be a good moment to do something about it. By the way, my brother, who is one-legged and wounded, he is feeling good though, because he has whole of body and healthy, as he has gone down the education trade, learning. Well, time to see if we can lead the charge again. Yes, I'm going to lead the charge myself. Yes, there is an inherent risk to it, but let's not forget that we have ourselves, of course, our own education. Stalwart leader reduces the risk of commanding armies. Now, reduces the risk. It doesn't eliminate the risk. Take note of that. So it isn't a guarantee, but it is definitely a chance for us to make something happen here. Boom! They grow up fast, and without me, Princess Gagu. Oh, that's my daughter. That is actually pretty darn good, skill tactician. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, trusting didn't really help, but she actually has a pretty decent diplomacy. Well, actually, she's just a horrible. If she wasn't a skilled tactician, she would have been horrible at martial. Oh wait, I don't think it's factored in yet. Yeah, there it is. I was already like, that's weird. Sorry, that got me a little distracted. Go over here. We already have 36% in this war, and that's what I said. The advantage was that I simply saw his army moving. I guess my sieging general is dead. We have no more a siege leader at all. Well, that just is not exactly as I had hoped. Let me put it that way. Alright, of course, because he is going to be the strongest leader, I definitely want to take down his. He only has one county. That is interesting. But he's going to have, after this, the duchy, so I really want to. He lost. He lost his land to this guy. Or lady. I don't know what it is. I think a lady, considering that as a man, but. Yeah, he lost the war. He lost already a county. I have to take this back. You are not right. You're not the right ruler for this. You cannot even handle our enemies. I don't know if this was a holy war, but oh, I got into a battle there. Alright. Court chaplain converts another little bit of the county's fate. Which makes me almost having done my home territory. Come on! Those 75 men are not going to do anything. Surrender, man. You know this won't help. Ooh. Our capital's getting some additional growth. I approve of that. There we go. This is the problem, of course, of always going super high speed. Improved pillaging. We don't really do improved pillaging. I would rather go with Count Born's plan. Sorry. Apparently, I'm not good enough in strategy to apply both things, and that's actually I know why that is because I'm not a strategist. I think what I will do here is cut this in two because otherwise I'm going on a wild goose chase for no reason at all. Go here, and I will lead these 1,000 men in a chase to grab these guys. They are staying in the mountains. I should have actually... I have the pikemen with me. That's very nice. Look at the bonus. That's 46. That is the king. That is the king. Are we going to release... Oh, he has no gold. He has absolutely no gold. Could execute him. But then I get Kinslayer. So, let's not. Oh, but I did kill my nephew. I did kill my heir. His heir. Well, that sucks. But this is better for us. Boom, bada, bing. End this war. Stand down the armies. Now, Outer Ajuran, is already a kingdom. I think somebody got vassalized a moment ago. Without me noticing it. Now, we do have a de jure claim on them. They don't have a de jure claim on us. They have less troops than us. That's all good, but for now, I don't think I'm willing to fight for anything here. The funny thing is, I think it is his duchy. Yeah. I would make him happier by doing this. He's actually not even that pissed. I mean, he was already a title claimant anyways, but there we go. Yeah, we need some gold, and when we get the gold, we probably are going to attack Outer Ajuran. My modest liege. A little feast. Sure. I'll take a feast. Oh, that nice music. I look forward to this. To which duchy do you belong? Shua. Which is actually completely... Actually, we own most of it, except that we do not, in a sense. Yeah, I see what's happening here. Okay. Whoa, wait, what? Old Kushitism. Might accept. Didn't realize he was old Kushite. Anything for the faith. Oh dear. Well, there goes one of our sons. Died as sickly. It happens. It happens. We are playing, after all, in 942. People died at a really young age. That happened. Ooh, we can ransom prisoners. That would save our bacon regarding the in debt. And I don't want any negative things to happen. I could get an alliance with this count. Count. There, I spoke about this. I saw somewhere already a dung. Here he is. Why can I ally you and you only? I don't understand. But I think I will take the alliance. And I have apparently a hook on her, and I can change a contract in this case. I need a bit more money. Later on, later in the game, you can lower your contracts, because then the money keeps flowing in. At least that's what I've experienced. But in the beginning, it's really good. Even at 0.1 cash, I'll take it. I'll take it. What will judge these sinners? Oh no, is that my own guy? Why? Oh, this is my court chaplain. Oh, not my court chaplain. Oh. That's not good for the faith. Besides, you dumb... I hate when they do this. She is in his court. He can have several women. Marry her then. Because this is ridiculous. Why would you sin when you can simply say, okay, you know what? Let me just take you as a second wife. Et voila. No sin. Everything is fine. You can have the woman you want. It just makes no sense the way they do that sometimes. Alright. I inherited this temple back. Yeah, I can't, however, keep that because I'm... Whoa. This will stay in for some time in his... I have to. I'm so sorry. You numbnuts, you are freaking... How does the game always do this? Oh, you want yourself a temple holder. Well, let's start immediately off with them being sinful. No. No, 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 no. Luckily you can immediately call it back and it does not give you any problems. Considering that that's lazy. I'm just trying to find a proper court chaplain. They can give this to. Someone that's diligent? You're impatient. Someone that's patient or diligent? Gosh darn, there are a few of you. Content. I mean, you're a dumbass, but this is why also my doctor really is not good for the faith. Guess it's gonna be this old geezer. There you go. You're content. That's good. And remember, huh, our faith only has 2 sins, and yet the game manages to immediately give it out to a guy with a sin. And have many of my core chaplains having sins. So a little overkill, I think. Luckily, our faith size isn't that large yet. That's gonna be a bit of... Oh. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. You are... Oh, wait. You are against me. Why didn't I get declared war upon? Of Ifat, or did we just... we probably just conquered this. Yeah, I think we just conquered this. You own this and... Yeah, you're the one that should get the duchy, except that I need to break off the power, so I need to get it somewhere else. Raise all here. No, should not do that, but I am still going to do that. Count Born, stay behind. We're going to siege in the meantime. Hopefully we can get enough cash out of this war that it is worthwhile spending so much money on it. 12 months to raise again. We started with 80 gold. Siege progress, maximum 7 months. We can't handle these many troops. I'm sorry. This is another reason why we know that we need cash. Like why we know that we just cannot go on like this. La 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 la. Oh great, there it is again. Immediately. The Duchy of Goyam. Hey. We have only 2 sins and still you... beep the beep 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 beeps. Managed to be... frickin' sinful. It is amazing to me. My friend dies, and then Prince Ari dies. And you're not healthy either, buddy. Again, all kinds of women. I think the Tunjur dynasty is about to die out this way, man. Well, she's married to another Tunjur, but... There's our war. He pays me 8 gold. 8! I'm not gonna keep up this war. That is just ridiculous. Wait, now I'm in another war. Could I please be informed that I've been called into a war? I wish, but I'm sure that will come around at some time. I can't rely on you to grant this to a random lower noble, because you will give it to somebody that has... Look, I don't need him to have only virtues, just not so sinful, thank you. So who is now attacking me? The Sheikhdom of Zabit. You're attacking me for what? You don't even have enough men to siege, man. I'm just gonna let you be for the moment. Oh gosh darn, that was our... Hawaii. Yeah, that's a different dynasty. That's the heir to this county. Alright, well that is not good. Sorry, I need some people that are a little bit... I could change out my queen, but my queen is 27. She's at least a bit decent. Yee. Enduring hardships. You know what? Let's get an additional fort level. Yes, let's stand in the defense of the realm. Let's get ourselves up to illustrious. We got another daughter, again an ugly one. Is that your second ugly one? No, that was a different one. I don't know why this is happening. Apparently we have ugly genes as well. Sure. Oh, okay, that's down there. That's not for me. I don't know why that pops up right now, but control at least over here is now fine. It's gonna grow on its own back up to 100. Let's first gain. It is actually dropped because lackluster administration is killing it. Without, it's the lackluster administration that's causing it. It means I'm not getting any of these taxes. That's so bad. This is until 43. It's about to end. But vassal killed in siege. County of Ushara. Following faction actually disbanded. The Ashari populists. Over here, up on top. We are actually, I have to admit, Coptic is being just wiped off the map. Like, we definitely managed that. You can ransom for 25 gold? Yes. The law is clear, the king is in full rights. My wife has informed me of an obscure law in the county of Gojam that states none but the king may be its protector. Normally such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Duke Karim, my vassal and current ruler of the county of Gojam, in his place. He becomes my rival. I don't think this is worth it. No, it's not worth it. But I can get a major opinion boost, so let's take that. That's still good. I can hold a feast. Remain calm. Brave is not a thing, or zealous. I mean, a lot of people might be, screaming at me, zealous, get that piety up, but the good thing about zealous, though, is that it gives me martial, but as does brave. Brave gives me 2 martial. Zealous as well. I'm actually going to follow the Strowman that I made in my head. 19 years old. Yeah, I'm sorry. 19 years old. And I wish I could teach you. You got patience? That's really good. I want to give you... I just realized, maybe I should give this boy at a certain point one of my temple holdings, and then we can give him a secondary wife. I think that's the best. Oh, she's callous though. Ooh. Rational villain. Be aware. That could be a dangerous thing. Your Prince Edgerton... this is why it's so difficult to realize that whose dynasty this is, but... Alright, it's just the way it is. Outer Ajuran. You seem to be in a fight. Yep. You gained... Nice, thank you. This happened despite your spouse's poor learning skill. Thank you so much. I think I am going to hold a feast. I also want the income to grow higher. The fact of the matter is I want to build buildings. Because I want to have more taxes, more income. Which is why orchids might be nice. But I also would like people to like me. And they hate me at this moment. No, I'm gonna build orchids. I'm gonna have to do this. Build orchids in the old Rome capital. Which has the duchy building over here. But here we are going to have a special building? I am still considering, and here is also a new special building, which is the Grand Temple. So I really am considering keeping this duchy. Because if I do not keep this duchy, and I'm going to make Cairo our capital, yes, we do go, in the end, then to the great seat of the pharaohs. Yeah, but it's also the Egyptian pharaohs, not the Kush people. So I'm. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But I think I'm not gonna move from here. I like my troop count. I like that you cannot do anything against me. Oh, you got an ally. Sheikhdom of Mecca is now in this war as well. Alright. But apparently I have an ally as well somehow. The Ark of Bazo. That is a very small little thing. But yeah, this then definitely got conquered by someone. Yep, one of my vassals conquered this, and that's why that war went towards me. Interesting. My vassal actually conquered this. And created himself the Duchy of Shamir. Good on you, buddy, because that gives us another de jure claims. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And if we can get Nubia, we can also get all these counties. The Kingdom of Nubia, I mean. But I think first a war on Outer Ajuran is nice, because he is currently... What now? Oh wait, we probably don't have that technology, do we? Yeah, the Jure County calls us Balai. We are working on it, but we don't have it yet. Since 17 years. What's then gonna be? It's probably gonna be a holy war for duchies then. The other thing, of course, that is in my mind is found just a new empire, but that gold cost. Besides, I need to hold 3 kingdom titles, which first means I first need to make the Kingdom of Nubia, then I can make the gold cost. So, I don't know how I'm gonna get that gold cost, because we can't raid anymore. That's just not a thing we can do. We cannot raise our armies as raiders. It's not a thing. That button is no longer available. Nice little break. I got a little bit of stress relief from a friend of mine. That's very nice. It's very kind of him. Oh, they've got 3 troops from their ally. Good. You know, I think I'm fine with this. How are we going to... Because now that we have this, now we can truly check how much we have of Abyssinia. Yeah, we don't have enough by a long shot. My realm is gonna fall apart like crazy unless we do some serious disowning. I have 3 sons that would require 2 disowns to keep the realm together. It might be worth it to just tell 2 sons, hey, I'm disinheriting you. Conversion blood. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, reinforcing congenital traits at the moment. It might be later. When we have sisters and brothers all being hail from me. I'm just afraid that we are going too quickly into this before we have enough good congenital traits in our family line that this is gonna work. No, let's not do that. Army gold maintenance cost. Yes, that's gonna be good for us. 3.7 at the moment, which is pretty hefty sum of our budget. Come on. Calculate, please. Calculate? It no matter? It no matter. It no matter. Whoa. Was it standing armies? No, it says army gold maintenance. Minus 15%. Why does the monthly expenses not go down? Somebody help me out there. And yes, this mystical communion is just what we're using it for the divine guidance. Thank you. And of course for at the end getting at least a trait in this corner, which might be just scientific. I would love pedagogy, don't get me wrong, but my children are already becoming older and older. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. Oh, are you going to be able to siege it down with? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay. I see you. And I will raise you an army for a moment. I'm just making some control points so that we... Where are you? Ah, you're the one that I was looking for originally. We'll just place you over there. And then there, in the far corner. Our western border secured being through our alliance with Kanem. So that is one of the nice things that we have here. We're going to raise a local army. Still wish for the buttons here to move everything, because this is a way you don't need to wait for your army to be raised. You can immediately attack. Now, right now, that isn't just as great, but later on it's going to be perfect when you'll have so many... Take the reins. Encourage development growth in Sinar, but also he gains a boost in opinion. We could use that. But later on it's going to be great, was what I want to say. We have a lot of strong men-at-arms. And look at this. Our Camel Riders and Sahel Horsemen are both really good in this area. So they had no chance. Stand them already down. And we should be better. Oh, support for conversion even. That is county of... Wadi El Milk is actually being happy right now. Which is amazing. And we can invest a little more in our terrain. I may want to disinherit those two sons. And keep the kingdoms to myself. Keep one realm. I mean, it's painful. I don't like to do it. I find it gamey, but I mean, we did it for the guy that was dumb, because, well, he was dumb. We had a reason there in a sense. Oh! Whoopsie poopsie. Sorry. Wow, you're melancholic on your own, and you're melancholic as in congenital. You are really goth. You are the king of the goths. Oh, I didn't realize I had you. Ransom? You're betrothed to somebody I don't really care about. And you have lover's pox. Maybe I'm just gonna keep you in here. You are... The Duke should pay a hefty ransom for you. But he is all very, very much in debt. Right. Okay. What if I demanded your conversion and recruited you? He will hate me. But he would be a good good knight. Champion. Sorry. In our case. Yeah, there he is. He's not great. He's not happy with me. But who knows? He might change over time. Nope. Alright. Just took a look at my prisoners, considering this little lady just died, and I kind of always feel bad when I have children in my dungeon dying, because literally of neglect. It's like, oh, oops, I didn't realize you were in there. My mistake. Oh. You know, something I would also really love feedback from my community is, do you like these episodes? I mean, to be fairly honest, I thought these episodes were going to be a bit more interesting. Because I kind of feared... 5 years. Just checking what we can get rid of. Show, it's also... Oh, old Kushite over there. What I wanted to know is... Do you like these type of episodes? And is it interesting for you to watch? Because personally, I thought this was going to be a bit more interesting, as this king wasn't very loved, and I wouldn't have been surprised if I got myself a major revolt, but in the end, we actually got the realm pretty well together in these 2 episodes. Gaining Damut, gaining actually large parts of Nubia now. We've gotten Blemia, though that's actually 3 episodes ago, more or less, with the former king, of course, suiciding himself. I wish this would say committed ritual suicide in this case. Something like that. More closely. I can have studied an old battle, or I will attempt to translate the old scroll, which will give me additional martial, additional learning, a commander bonus for 20 years, 100 martial experience, or a stress of give up for 30% chance. I'm going to go for the 70% chance to translate this one. Lessons from the past. Ooh, these are pretty interesting. I'm going to read this for the end of the episode, because I know that some of you, just like me, love some of these interesting tidbits of information, and some of these are, well, no, all of these that I've seen so far are actually historically, at least the battles happened. I don't know exactly all of them if they are historically accurate. I haven't fact-checked all of them, but still. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. Arminius, the son of a Germanic chieftain, had been raised in Rome but plotted to forge an alliance of tribes to defeat the Romans. Arminius became an officer of the Roman general Varus and advised him to take a detour through Teutoburg forest. By the way, this town is still there. So, Teutoburg. I believe it's been slightly renamed though, but still. I also wonder if it has something to do with the Teutonic Order, I now just realized. The Teutoburg Teutonic Order? Does anyone notice? Anyways, there Arminius launched a series of ambushes. Due to his Roman education, Arminius knew exactly how to combat the enemy tactics and lead his people to a decisive victory. So we can study the battle and gain some bonuses in forests and taiga. Don't care for those 2, but the fate hostility advantage is nice. And the martial learning. We can focus on the translation process when we gain additional learning. I'm still going to do study the battle, because it's equally learning, gives me a little bit more martial, and that fate hostility advantage is good. So, pick it up. Pick it up. And with that, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.